So I'm ready for my ride today. Wednesday morning, 8:30 right now. Very overcast. Supposed to rain this afternoon, but it isn't raining right now. Weather report. My weather app says it's going to rain It's supposed to have rained every day for the last 3 or 4 days, and then every day for about 7 or 8 days into the future. So far, it hasn't been raining. Every day it changes and says, well, today it's not going to rain, but it's going to rain for the next 7 or 8 days in the future. And so right now, weather forecast says about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Anyway, I'm going to get out there and try to put in some time on my bike this morning. Okay, the ride is done today. A little over 20 miles today. Gray skies, kind of fun. This was my first ride back into Spanaway Lake Park after they closed it down, of course, in November, so they could set up for the fantasy lights that they have display that they have going on during Thanksgiving through the New Year's, and they just got it back opened. I'm not sure what day, because this was I tried last week when I rode the last week one day. I went over and the gates were still closed. But went in today. It was obvious. It was my first day seeing it open, but it was obvious it had been opened because there were walkers and joggers and boaters and fishermen. So everyone else knew that it was there and going. Just heard a great quote. I'll see if I can write down the link to this podcast. It's Order of Man. Just heard a great quote on it. It said, discipline, talking about fitness today, discipline is a skill. It's not motivation, it's discipline, and discipline is a skill. You got to develop it. You got to train yourself to have that skill. Good quote.